The Super Media Bros podcast is a founding member of the OddPods Media Network.
Super Media Bros.
Did you know the tagline is the SummerSlam you thought you'd never see?
Is it really?
Yes.
Huh? Well, it happened before I was born, so...
And guess what? We saw it.
We did see it.
Yeah. Welcome to episode 238 of the Super Media Bros podcast. I'm Richie.
I'm Devin.
We're back in 1992, once again, following up WrestleMania VIII with SummerSlam 1992 from Wembley Stadium. It's hard to believe how much changed from WrestleMania VIII to SummerSlam, and then eventually when we get to Survivor Series, how much it changes there. It's almost like none of the stories they had mapped out went to plan.
No, and it makes you want to see what would have happened, but also, like, why do I feel like a lot of this, not all of it, but a lot of it actually came out better than it would have?
Maybe that's just the way the shit was supposed to fall, man.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of instances in wrestling where that is the case, where it's like, oh, shit. Yeah, I wish I could have seen what it is, but man, if you really want to do the domino effect here, butterfly effect, whatever you want to call it, like, man, we really did end up getting a lot of good shit.
Yeah, I mean, it worked itself out pretty good. I can't lie about this card, though. There were only maybe like 2 or 3 matches that I was like, yeah, this is it. This is fucking it.
But those 2 were like well worth it.
Oh, absolutely. So we're just going to jump right into it. These are obviously picking up storylines from the last time we reviewed a 1992 pay-per-view, WrestleMania VIII, in which Hulk Hogan beat Sid Vicious and then bye. Like, the motherfucker just ain't here.
I know.
Sid Vicious just ain't fucking here.
Now, was this... You got to realize I was not even alive at this point.
Right.
So all of, like, history comes in as, like, factoids. I don't know the exact dates of things. Was this before or after Sid broke his leg?
This is way before.
Okay, so where was he for this? What was wrong with him? Where was
he? Fucking just pieced out. Remember, like, yeah, he's just gone. He was gone at this point. Like, a lot of those guys were just out. Just gone.
Shit, fuck.
He didn't last the summer tour, basically. He didn't last, like, the fucking summer shit, so.
Yeah, that motherfucker was just gone. Like, he dipped.
He fucking dipped.
Is there even a story to this? Like, did he just actually just take his ball and go home?
Kind of. He took his softball and went home.
What the fuck?
I mean, he survived, like, a tour. I think there was, like, a summer tour and maybe an overseas tour, and then he was just gone. He was like, fuck this, I'm out. Hogan was like, going to Hollywood, brother, because none of this shit works for me.
Why? So he could do fucking Suburban Commando?
Suburban Commando is a goddamn national treasure.
Listen, I agree, but come on now, little dude, come on.
Bro, No Holds Barred and Suburban Commando are national treasures. Everything else after the fact is just questionable at best, and that includes Thunder in Paradise, which was in WCW time, but still, there was like Mr. Nanny and all this other bullshit.
Bro, the fact that he dead ass thought that No Holds Barred was about to be the big hit of the fucking decade and win him all the Oscars.
Fucking, he's like, rip him, and I'm just like, rest in peace him, because he fucking didn't go anywhere.
No, dude, that's fucking great, though. It's the most Hulk Hogan thing I've ever heard in my life.
That tiny Lister, fucking Zeus, had a bigger career than Hulk Hogan did in the fucking film industry. Debo.
Bro, that shit's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it really is, man. And
that's what he gets for saying that he fucking got offered the bassist position for Metallica. Metallica's fucking Lars himself was like, no, No, we never contacted Hulk Hogan. What?
Could you imagine that motherfucker actually getting that position and then they play fucking like Creeping Death live
Bruh.
and in the fucking bridge when they're like, die, 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 brother, die.
The motherfucker, he said that he was hanging out with John Belushi after one of the Manias, and he had been dead for like 5-6 years.
Jesus fucking Christ.
This man said, yep, I wrestled 400 nights a year, brother, because I was going from America to Japan. So because of the time zones, 400 nights a year, brother.
25 hours a day, 8 days a week.
I'm like, I was reading that shit in his autobiography. I was like, pause.
My man's just having a stroke writing this.
Yeah, I felt like I was having an aneurysm reading it.
Probably. I digress. Let's get into this fucking pay-per-view because Jesus Christ. It opens with the Legion of Doom versus Money Incorporated in a tag match that was originally supposed to be for the tag titles, and it wound up not being because Money Inc. lost to the fucking natural disasters before this. And it makes me kind of fucking giggle because Hawk ruined he ruined this run for them. Like, he failed some kind of drug test and
probably pills.
This was like the last you saw of them in the WWF until they came back with Sonny, like years later.
And that's so perfect. What a person to have like course direct your new run. What a person to give you that good publicity. Sonny, Tammy Sitch.
That sounds like a car wreck waiting to happen.
God. Oh, that was. That's so fucked.
15 minutes and 10 seconds too long of a match, in my opinion. I kind of didn't give a fuck. The crowd was hot as shit for this. I just want to point out that Paul Ellering walking around with the fucking doll, I did not like that shit at all. They wasted our time with this match, and they wasted our time at WrestleMania 8 with that god-awfully long fucking promo. You remember the one?
Yeah. I kept looking at my watch on that one.
Same. I was looking at my watch that I don't fucking have for this match, and it was over in 15 minutes and 10 seconds, thankfully. And the next match on the card wasn't any better. Fucking, can we talk about the fact that Nails was a character at all in this company?
No. You know what? I disagree wholeheartedly.
You want to talk about how Virgil was a character at all in this company?
First of all, anytime you throw me Nails and Virgil in a match, no, don't you ever call that filler.
I thought you were going to be like, anytime you throw me Nails, I'm going to throw a chalkboard.
Bruh, no.
That's how it feels watching it, dude.
No, dude. I fucking love Virgil. Even though I
do too. I can't even lie. That man is just like, he's a fucking treasure.
He is. He's a fucking trooper, a soldier. Don't know how he's still alive. But good God, am I glad that he is.
I am too.
He is, how do I put this slightly? He is WWF's version of Magic Johnson. I don't know how he's still breathing. Don't know how he's still doing autograph signings. But here he is. Mind you, probably the best jobber that company's ever had.
I remember making such comments in that match, and I was just like, fuck Brooklyn Brawler. Virgil is the, hands down, most accomplished jobber that WWE has had.
He actually has kind of a career.
Yeah, and he's won some matches, so yeah. I'm just saying.
He won just enough to where he seemed somewhat credible.
You know what is really funny? I just thought about this. This match felt like it went on for fucking ever, and it was only 3 minutes and 55 seconds. It didn't even make like the 5-minute mark. This is the second shortest match on the card, and when I tell you what the shortest match on the card is later, you're going to be like, are you fucking serious? But Nails beats Virgil by choking him out.
So I'm looking at some stats right now.
Yeah, go ahead. Hit me with them.
Okay, so first of all, Google has a good sense of humor.
Really?
Yeah, because I looked up Virgil's win-loss record.
Oh, shit.
They consider WWE and WWF two different entities.
So he's got separate win-loss records for both companies.
Yeah.
Fucking, dude, bro, lay them on me. Fucking lay them on me. We're doing this shit live. Lay them on me.
WWE has 0 wins and 1 loss.
I'm not surprised.
But it's just funny because it's like, no, yes, but no.
Was this when he just cameoed as an NWO member?
Probably. It doesn't have a date
As
on here.
Vincent?
Because I'm just looking at the Google page. I didn't click on the link.
Okay. I click link.
Fuck you.
Next.
WWF, 77 wins, 65 losses. So I was...
Wait, that's his whole career in WWF?
Yep.
Hold the fuck up. Okay, read those again. 77 wins and 65 losses?
Yep.
Dude, he's only had 142 matches in the fucking entirety of his run.
No. XWF.
Well, I'm talking about in his run in WWF.
Yes.
What the fuck? Oh, that's right, because he was $1 Million Man's bitch for a while before he like started getting, hey, I'm gonna smack you one.
This is good storytelling right there.
Yeah, it's long-term storytelling.
But yeah, it's funny though, because I had said like, yeah, no. He won just enough. I'm not wrong. His career, 103 wins, 41.53%.
Way to go, Virgil.
Yeah, dog. I'm fucking looking at this shit. I'm like, holy shit, man. Oh, God. People also ask, are Virgil and Ted DiBiase friends?
Boy, ain't that a loaded question. Shall we move on to the next one?
I suppose so. That's a great note.
Rick the Model Martell versus Shawn Michaels in a singles match with the sensational Sherry torn between the two of them. On paper, Shawn and Rick, being the pretty boy characters that they are, this feud writes itself. Two egomaniacal fucks fighting over the affection of a very attractive woman.
And assless chaps.
I loved when McMahon was just like, oh, there seems to be there is a part of her outfit that's missing. Fuck yeah, jerking off under the desk. I'm telling you, man.
Bro, because I noticed that shit. Whenever she was entering in the ring, her ass crack went right on that middle rope. Like, left cheek was out of the ring, right cheek was in it. Like that shit was split down the middle.
Oh, I'm telling you, her cheeks were fighting each other over supremacy of who was going to be the bigger one.
Bruh.
I mean, I'm telling you.
Bruh. Vince, whenever that show went off the air, he went up to his wife. Linda, honey, go get the car started. I want to take care of something real quick. Went up to that fucking middle rope and just...
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. Just one, not even like a fast lick. He went...
No, you fucking slurped it.
Oh, yeah, the slow burn too, man. And fucking started...
Oh, and it's the white rope too.
Dude, he started salivating and he just let it slowly ooze down his throat. He didn't even swallow it. He just let it go.
Oh, God.
And then he goes, such good shit. Literally. Good shit.
Oh. Okay, so the fucking stipulation, I'm trying to fucking erase this from my brain. So the fucking stipulation to this match is that they could not hit each other in the face per Sherry's request.
Sherry, you're wearing white chaps, I see.
Don't wipe. Fucking God.
Dirty old bastard.
I know, Jesus Christ. He probably threw wads of fucking cash at her too.
Crusty, dusty, musty ass old man.
Fucking McMahon. God, rest in peace, Sherry. We miss you. God damn it, I love that woman.
Shit, man.
Shits McMahon. I'm telling you, man. The shitsational he's like, the shitsational Sherry. And she's just like, what? They lose. Both men lose. She loses. She gets a fucking bucket of water dumped on her because she feigns passing out when they start a slap fight. And they get counted out. It's an 8-minute and 6-second match with a non-ending. It's just there. It's not one of Shawn's finer moments, and it's not one of Rick's finer moments. But it is what it is.
I will say this, though. I loved the ending to this where they were like dual carrying her, fucking each other up so that the next one, they literally dropped her on the floor like 4 times.
Bro.
And the next one would pick her up and start carrying her. Then Shawn would come up behind him, fuck him up so that he can pick her up. Like, you're doing more damage by dumping this woman on the fucking floor.
I'm fucking telling you, man. And I swear to God, she was doing this shit on purpose. I was sitting there going, I bet she's fucking sandbagging him, just trolling the piss out of him,
Dude,
too.
That shit's fucking great.
Like, calling an audible right there. She's just like, hey, pick me up. And they're like, what? And she's like, just pick me up and carry me. And then the other one's just like, I'm gonna fucking just run him over while carrying him. And he's like, bitch, you heavy. He just fucking drops her right there.
Bruh. But here's the thing, though. Why do I feel like Vince, when he was running this company as of last month, they would have just had an actual winner and he would have carried her to the back. And that would have been the end of it.
I mean, they tried to do this shit with fucking Bobby Lashley and Miro when he was still over there, and Lana.
But I'm saying, that's what I'm getting at, though, is like, you guys are forgetting that, yeah, this is sports entertainment. You can make this entertaining because that shit was fucking funny. But it also made sense. These are two people that, let's be honest, they don't care about Sherry. They care that they have Sherry when the other one doesn't. And that is the story. That was good booking. That was good psychology. That was good, like, that's what this is supposed to be. I feel like Vince in his last years would not have picked up on that nuance.
True. Anyway, let's get the fuck out of there and go to the Natural Disasters versus the Beverly Brothers for the WWF Tag Team Championship.
Bro, that opening promo was fucking great.
Are you talking about the Nasties? When the Nasty Boys are just all... Look, y'all, I don't give a fuck what company they are in. I don't give a fuck what they're talking about. I don't care who they're talking about. I will 100% be all in on a Nasty Boys promo because those motherfuckers are so hype on their own Kool-Aid. I can't even fucking like, I buy every goddamn bit of it. Just give me all of the Jerry Sags, fucking Brian Knobbs shit. Just give me all of it. These motherfuckers, they're so good at being trashy.
Bro, they look like lizard lick towing, man. Motherfuckers out there with their goddamn mullets with the flames etched in the sides.
Dude, hold up. They need the Repo Man. That way the whole package is complete.
Bruh, on fucking God, that is money. I'd pay so much to see it.
It fucking writes itself. I'm telling you, dude. Jesus fucking Christ.
Dude, I miss those shows. Fucking Lizard Lick, Operation Repo, all that trashy shit. Give me more of it, please. God. I want a reunion of all of the true TV classics.
The classics. Fucking speaking of Repo, man. Oh, by the way, the Natural Disasters won that god-awful match. I'm sorry, but this match should have been the regular tag team match. Like, they should have had the fucking belts on the line with LOD and Money Inc., but you know how that went.
Yeah.
Yeah, Earthquake and Typhoon win. Can we talk about when Earthquake hit the ropes to fucking land his finisher and he shot old boy off the fucking apron?
Are we going to talk about the fact that them heavy sumbitches marched to the ring, whereas the fucking animal in them fucking just rode a motorcycle?
I know, it was like, bruh.
The guys that are in shape, they're like, the fuck is cardio?
Dude, I'm telling you, like, Animal and Hawk we're too drunk to walk to the ring.
Yeah.
So we're just going to drive, which is even more dangerous.
Hey, but you know what? They drove in a straight line. I'll give them that.
True. And fucking Earthquake and Typhoon are literal forces of nature that just bound into the ring. And I don't fucking care. And to the point, I was like, Devin, that's not their entrance music. That is the sound of them walking to the ring. And I am not saying that disparagingly. I think Earthquake and Typhoon were some of the best big dudes in the fucking business. And as a tag team, fucking intimidating. I would never want to be across from those bastards ever.
Bro, whenever he fucking sat on Old Boy, he fucking bounced off of the ring.
Bro.
Like the weight actually had him go, doom.
I think he fucking landed on Bo. And because when he fucking...
Yes, it was Bo, yes.
He just fucking on the ground and you just hear... like the fucking air just leaves that man's soul. He's just dead.
He fucking, like when Doctor Strange pushes your soul out, motherfucker's soul just got sat through.
I just picture those old cartoons when they're opening up their wallet, like to emphasize they have no money and they open the wallet and you just hear, yes. My man's got fucking exploded in the fucking mat.
Holy shit. That poor bastard.
Oh, God.
Check on his sternum, please.
Yeah, the Beverly Brothers just became the Beverly Brother, and that's it.
Now, no, there's none of them left because the other one got yeeted out of the fucking ring.
Oh, that's right. He's in orbit right now. That fucker didn't come back down until SummerSlam 1999.
You just see him floating in space. Just fucking TikTok. And
he's literally got stars on his tights, man.
Oh my God.
Fucking Vince just sitting there looking through a fucking goddamn telescope with one of his several side bitches. You see that star right there? I made that. His name is Blake. That's Blake Beverly.
That's not a star. That's a superstar.
Oh, shit. Fuck. Moving on. So we were talking about Lizard Lick Towing, and the Nasty Boys needed the Repo Man. Well, the Repo Man got crushed by, you guessed it, Crush. In a very short match. There's really nothing else to say about that. That literally happened in the match. Like, Repo Man got, like, no fucking offense hardly, and Crush just fucking killed him. I mean, I wouldn't want to be fucking locked in that goddamn head crusher. I mean, fuck, man.
Nah. Dude, can you imagine me being squashed by that dude?
Actually, I can.
Oh.
I can imagine being crushed.
Oh.
Which, another fucking, like, kind of weird thing. I noticed a lot of this shit happening. The two of them wrestling each other. I sat and I was like, oh, how fucking funny is this? Two members of Demolition are fighting.
Different gimmicks.
Yeah, because Repo Man was Smash.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Crush was the third member of Demolition for just a fucking hot second. Axe was nowhere to be found because fucking why? So we're going to take a quick break and we'll come right back. Fellas, fantasy football draft season is right around the corner.
CD Lamb is good, but have you seen these beautiful balls?
I have.
How are they?
They're very smooth.
Thank you. I work very hard on that.
It's time to get your snake looking right for the snake draft with the sponsors of today's show, Manscaped. The leaders in below the waist grooming have created a championship lineup with their Performance Package 4.0. Join the 6 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped and get ready for kickoff by going to manscaped.com for 20% off plus free shipping with our code SUPER. Inside the Performance Package 4.0, you're going to find their Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, the Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer, the Crop Preserver ball deodorant, the Crop Reviver toner, the Performance Boxer briefs, and a travel bag.
Dan Marino did not flub that one line in the NFL quarterback club for you to have hairy balls. Fins up, by the way. We're going to the Super Bowl this season.
Slotted at quarterback, we have the Lawnmower 4.0. This perfectly thrown spiral is here to guide you to a touchdown on your journey to trim your balls, your body, and even your A-gap.
What the is an A-gap?
I don't have a fucking clue. This 4th generation trimmer also features a cutting-edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents thanks to their advanced skin-safe technology. The Lawnmower 4.0 also has a 7,000 RPM motor, a new multifunction on-off switch that engages in a travel lock, and it's waterproof. So, if you're playing the game in a rainy situation, you'll still throw the winning pass.
Dude, I'll throw the winning pass, run, and catch it myself. I'm the quarterback and wide receiver.
The The Lawnmower 4.0 also has a 4000K LED spotlight which allows you to trim the turf just right. The Performance Package 4.0 also includes the Weed Whacker, the ultimate flex. Watch it run through the ear and nose hairs like Emmett Smith coming up the gut. The Weed Whacker is also waterproof and it uses a 9,000 RPM motor-powered 360-degree rotary dual-blade system. This nose and ear hair trimmer provides proprietary skin-safe technology which helps reduce nicks, snags, and tugs in those sensitive spots. Don't forget to use the Crop Preserver Ball Deodorant and the Crop Reviver to help your little bench warmers be on their A-game while feeling the sun's heat. Manscaped is even throwing a Hail Mary with 2 free gifts to their Performance Package 4.0. The Manscaped Boxers and the Shed Travel Bag. Who's the commissioner now?
Roger Goodell.
No, Super Media Bros. Get 20% off plus free shipping with our code SUPER at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with our code SUPER at manscaped.com.
It's time to put the PP back in the PPR and get a grip on your pigskin this season with Manscaped. All right, that's a wrap.
All right.
I'll catch you later, man.
All right, dude.
Dude, I'm being for real. The Dolphins are going to the freaking Super Bowl this season.
All right.
Tua Tagovailoa, this is his year, man.
I believe you.
And we got Waddle, we got Hill, we got a new head coach. Dude, I have not been this excited for a season in so long, dude.
Go put the money down. This kid's going places.
Hi, I'm Lauren.
And I'm John.
And we host the Beard Owl Podcast, the podcast where we talk about 2 of the greatest things in the world, beer and Weird Al.
And a bunch of other stuff.
That's right. Do you like nostalgia? Do you like sibling banter? Do you like beer? Do you like Weird Al? Are you human?
If you answered yes to any of those questions, give us a listen. Become one of our loyal commenters.
Support for today's episode comes from True Classic. This brand new sponsor has the absolute best fitting t-shirts a man can buy. Finding the right t-shirt with a little bit of a dad bod is incredibly frustrating. Most t-shirts are either way too tight on your gut or they look way too big and boxy. You're not in high school anymore and it's time to upgrade. True Classic has already helped over 2 million men finally get a better fit at an affordable price. For a limited time only, get 25% off with our code SUPER at trueclassic.com. Almost all men's t-shirts are designed to look good on skinny models with 6-packs, but, most of us are not packing anything but a few beers. Guys, look, you're wearing the wrong clothes. True Classic tees taper off towards the bottom, but they fit tighter around the chest and shoulders. It's time to highlight your best attributes with a t-shirt that you can confidently throw on. I would know, I'm a fellow big dude, and so always finding the right size shirt was a little difficult, but I don't have to worry about that anymore because with True Classic tees, it fits just right. Not only are you finally getting a t-shirt designed for the male body, but the first thing that you'll notice out of the box is how soft it is. Get ready to make a thrift shop run because you won't be able to go back to cheap materials once you try this stuff. True Classic does not just stop at tees. They're also your one-stop shop for other men's essentials. Super easy and simple to fill out your wardrobe, from polo shirts to workout shirts with the same flattering fit, to boxer briefs designed with a pouch to keep your bulge nice and comfortable. All their gear is top-notch quality at reasonable prices. They have this really dope pack builder on the website where you can custom bundle all the essential products that you need, and you can save even more on the discount that we're going to offer for you today. And for all the big boys out there, they have long body options for the tall dudes and up to triple extra large on their staple colors. So whether you've got abs or flabs, their clothes are going to look great on all body types. Stop beer belly shaming with better clothes. Yes, dads, listen up. The ladies listening know exactly what we're talking about too. Big dudes, small dudes, my dudes, True Classic Tees has you covered. Upgrade your wardrobe with True Classic Tees. Get 25% off at trueclassic.com with our code SUPER. Free shipping's included on purchases over $100. It's a 100% risk-free guarantee with a 30-day return policy. Stay classy with True Classic. Your dad bod will thank you. All right, it's time to get into the last 3 matches of the card in a 28-minute match. I don't know how or why, but the Ultimate Warrior defeats Randy Savage by a count out. And the story going into this is that Ric Flair is just hanging around with Mr. Perfect. No match, nothing for either of these men.
That's the weird part to me.
Right. You think Flair would have been on the card somehow. The story is that they don't know if it's Randy Savage or the Ultimate Warrior that, quote, sold out and hired the services of Perfect and Flair for this match. As this 28-minute match that shouldn't have been 28 minutes plays out, but let's be honest, Randy Savage gave Warrior a pretty good fucking showing here.
I was about to say, you're harping on the runtime, and yeah, you definitely could have trimmed off 10 to 12, but I'm not going to complain about Warrior having an actually good match.
Yeah, I was going to say this one and his match with Rick Rude were probably two of his best in this run with the company. It was entertaining.
And because he wasn't so much on the juice anymore, like his gas tank was a lot larger. You could tell, dude.
Yeah, because he leaned out a little more. He was taking his time in the ring.
Yep.
But I think Randy was like, slow the fuck down.
What are you doing?
You're not yourself when you're hungry. Snap into a Slim Jim.
You better fucking sell.
If you don't fucking sell out there, I'm going to tag you for real. Yeah.
Some shit he would say.
I'm telling you, he fucking would. And then he's like, do you understand? And then Warrior's just like, all right, let's go to the ring and fucking put a show on. Yeah.
Bruh, I really want to listen to an actual conversation between Savage, Warrior, and Hogan when they were all coked up.
We now present a recreation of this conversation. Hogan, how many times I gotta tell you I'm not going out there and I'm not taking the fall for you or any other guy. Yeah.
That doesn't work for me, brother. You know that I'm the biggest star in this company. I'm the biggest star of all time.
Says you. What says you, Warrior? Warriors!
Oh, shit. What's the time zone out there in parts unknown? Let me tell you something, brother. You didn't wrestle 400 times in 1 year.
Oh, God, here we go with the Scott Steiner math promo again.
Hey. He's a mathematician and you know it.
It's just the cocaine talking, yeah. Oh,
Hey-o! Y'all ready for the night? Let's go!
Jesus Christ, it's the 2x4 guy.
Hey-o!
Fucking hate that man.
Yeah, that sounds about accurate.
Yeah, I think so. That don't work for me, brother. So the Warrior and Savage put this match on, and Flair and Perfect get involved, and it's just this real clusterfuck towards it. That's the thing about this match that kind of pissed me off. All this shit for a count out. Like,
I feel like it was overbooked, even though
oh, fuck yeah, it was.
Even though it didn't even come off that way until the very end. You know what this was? It was a WrestleMania match that happened in SummerSlam.
You're right, and this could have very well have been better if it was less booked.
Yeah, but what I mean by that is, do we not usually grade with a curve when it comes to WrestleMania? Like, if something is overbooked, we always go,
but it's
Mania.
WrestleMania. Yeah, it's WrestleMania, dude. And I have to say, okay, it's SummerSlam. It's in the United Kingdom. It's in a fucking 80,000 person stadium.
Yeah, that is true.
I know they were probably thinking, go big or go home. And the idea was to set up the Ultimate Warrior and Randy Savage versus Flair and Perfect at some point down the road. But this feud actually wound up taking some crisscross applesauce turns towards Survivor Series, which we'll get to it when November rolls around. However, Savage retains the championship, and for all intents and purposes, Warrior disappears from the company until 1996 at this point.
Shit.
Yep. Moving along to the shortest match of the night with the longest ring entrances of the night.
To nobody's surprise.
The Undertaker versus Kamala Forever. In 3 minutes and 27 seconds, dude. It ends by DQ when the Taker gets nailed with a helmet or some kind of bullshit. Which is sad because, dude, an Undertaker match I mean, I guess by this point, Taker was still kind of that building that, that they were building his mystique and shit. But looking back on it, you almost feel like, God damn, like Undertaker has always been an attraction match, an attraction character.
Really, I feel like he didn't start having like those 5-star classics until like 08, maybe 05, something like that. Like, yeah, whenever he was like Big Evil and all of that, he did do more, but he really didn't come into his own as far as like this, like, oh, dude, the Undertaker's gonna have a match tonight. You know that shit's gonna be match of the night.
True.
He didn't do that until way late into his career. Which
is sad because to know that potential was always there.
Yeah. Well, WCW knew it, even though they said like, oh, nobody will ever pay to see you wrestle.
Think about the fact that WCW got him and Steve Austin wrong.
I know. But I'm just saying, like, at least they knew, like, no, he can work. We just ain't got nothing for him as a character.
Bro, creative ain't got shit for you.
Dude, it's so fucking weird.
Right.
But no, dude, even a bad Taker match, I'm just giddy to watch. I love Taker.
True. I'll watch literally any of his match. I used to have this fucking VHS called The Undertaker. He buries them alive. And it was a Ted DiBiase hosted video where he talked about the Undertaker. He gave like 5 matches. And 3 of them were just non-televised dark matches or just house show matches.
That's
like one of them
really
was like
cool.
One of them was like Undertaker versus Quang.
What the fuck?
Yeah, when Savio Vega was under the mask as Quang or whatever, like one of the matches was that. Just a few other matches, and it was just strange because I was like, okay, it was like fucking Coliseum home videotapes or whatever.
Yeah,
but I love those things. Like it's still out on DVD, but I would still watch it because it's fucking Mark Calloway, dude. That character's fucking iconic, man. And speaking of iconic, the actual main event of the night for the Intercontinental Championship, which I thought was just beautiful that this goes on last. And it's not even because the British Bulldog is from England. But goddamn, they're putting some respect on the Workhorse Championship and showcasing arguably their greatest worker in company history.
Yep.
Bret Hart, the Bulldog, Intercontinental title in a 25-minute and 40-second match where, from what I remember Bret talking about in his book, Bulldog being so out of it, I think on drugs, possibly, or maybe a concussion. Something fucking happened where Bulldog legitimately forgot everything they fucking laid out, I think, before the goddamn match happened. So what happens? Bret calls the whole fucking thing in the ring, and it's a certified hood classic.
Bret is just built different. Like, we were talking about this while watching the match. There was that one spot where he went over the ropes, and Bulldog was supposed to catch him.
Oh yeah, and he does that really awkward, like, kind of like a lariat, like head, like Bulldog kind of.
I don't know what it was.
It looked fucking awkward as hell.
It did, but it also still looked functional. Like it was like this weird like thing. And I thought to myself, and I said it to you, dude, Bret like sees shit as it's happening. It's like, it's something that lasts 2 seconds, maybe even 1.5. He sees it halfway through. Like in 0.5 seconds, he already recognized this motherfucker isn't going to catch me. This is a botch. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, he fucking called it like right there.
It's like, dude, that's got to be just instinct because I cannot process how your brain has already reacted to something and then your body responds to the reaction.
Right?
Like, fuck, dude. Bret Hart's just a fucking animal.
And Bret has always been a fucking animal, though, dude. He's easily top 5 ever. Ever. I don't give a fuck what list it is. He does not belong anywhere under spot number 5. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like, and anybody that wants to argue with you, just no.
Fuck right off. Like, everybody was like, Hogan. Cool, okay. Well, whatever. To me, and I said this, off fucking air. Bret was my guy when I watched at that age. Bret was the face of that company for me. It wasn't Hogan. Yeah, sure, Hogan was around. Bret was my dude.
Yeah.
He's always been that fucking dude. He made every championship he held that much more credible because of his fucking work rate.
Well, dude, that's like with me, like everybody in my generation was all about John Cena, and I was like, nah, I get it, but it's not my thing. I'm more of a CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, Randy Orton, like those kind of guys, which even at the time, Orton was still kind of pigeonholed with like Cena, you know, but over the years, it's like, I think people have come to appreciate his work and how he has no wasted movements. They appreciate his work rate and his psychology in the ring. So I don't know. I preferred actual wrestling over just the, you know, the gaudy characters. Like, I appreciate them for what they are and how they elevate the business and ticket sales. But as far as like once the bell rings, it's not why I'm there.
Oh, absolutely. And Orton, look, all right, I'm about to throw you for a loop here. A lot of people talk about dream. I realize like we're kind of like tethering off here, but I don't want to say this before we like tether off here. Like the finish of the match was very unexpected where Bret goes for a sunset flip. Bulldog counters it right into a 3 count. And that's it. There was no flash. There was no pomp and circumstance. It was just, oh shit, that's it. Very just minimal and concise and perfect. Yeah. Really perfect. Bulldog wins the Intercontinental title in his hometown. They shake hands in the ring, fitting in for this pay-per-view. Best match of the night by far. Mm-hmm. Dare I say Savage and Warrior had like the second best match of the night. Yeah. Just because in terms of Warrior didn't suck balls too bad and Savage is fucking savage. Yeah.
How weird does it feel for you to say Warrior had the second best match of the night?
Fucking extremely weird.
Over a Shawn Michaels match.
Yeah.
Like, that's so strange to hear from you.
It's strange to say it. But where I was going with the other thought earlier, now I'm about to throw you for a loop on. A lot of people, when they say dream matches, it's like Kurt Angle and Bret. Like, we always would want to see like Kurt Angle and Bret. We would want to see Goldberg and Austin, like in their prime, actually wrestle a match with each other. I'm about to throw you for a fucking loop here. Bret Hart and Randy Orton in their prime.
Okay, so what are you thinking? 2010 Orton?
I'm talking 2017, 2018 Randy Orton.
Okay.
Let's be honest. Orton right now, he's kind of like feeling his age. He still has shit to go, but I'm talking like the last 5 years, Orton is at the very, very peak of his game. Bret Hart, 1995.
See, and I have brought up 2010 Orton because that's whenever he had like mega heat. Like, I feel like booking wise, save for Legend Killer.
See,
that was his storyline peak,
right? And
as a heel.
Yeah, I wasn't really like looking in terms of what their character was. I'm looking more in terms of like peak performance, where they go from bell to bell in the ring, regardless of who's playing the babyface or the heel in this one, which I think if you put today's fans in the stands and you take Hitman from like 95, 1997, and you take Randy Orton from like 2017, 2018, and you put those guys in the ring, not only do you get probably the best match of any company, of any two wrestlers that you could put together in that ring, that right there just writes itself as an instant classic. Just completely. Because you've got the unpredictability and the loose cannon nature of Randy, and then you've got a very tactical Bret Hart on the other side. The excellence of execution, like, versus fucking Apex Predator, dude. You could not put two people that are more gifted in ring psychology, like in the ring. Bret can sell like no other I've ever seen, and Randy makes every move that he puts on you look like it fucking hurts. And Bret is the dude that can sell it better than anybody. Even Shawn, to an extent. Shawn is more flamboyant with his selling. Bret is a lot more realistic.
Yeah. Bret makes shit like, dude, Randy make sure that everything looks painful in like dude, even whenever he took, what was it? Was it like a pin or something into Jeff Hardy's like ear gauge and just started twisting it?
Yep.
Bruh, I started like finagling with my earlobe after that, and I was like, this shit don't hurt. But goddamn, that looked brutal.
Yeah, and then Bret Hart is one of those guys that when he gets his ass kicked and he's selling it, you start feeling phantom pain on your own body.
Yep.
When he takes the turnbuckle chest first, or if he collapses and he's holding his knee, where he looks like he's blown his fucking leg out. Prime example, Royal Rumble 1994. Where Owen kicked his leg out from his leg, or whatever he fucking said. That's why I kicked your leg out of your leg. Beautiful.
Yeah.
So, I mean, again, that's a whole ass tangent we could go on for a whole episode, but point being, Bret and Bulldog put on a fucking classic that is still talked about to this day, to the point that in the United Kingdom, there is a Blu-ray exclusive of SummerSlam 92 30th Anniversary Edition. When's the last time we had a re-release of a pay-per-view like this?
In full?
Yeah, where it's like, 30th anniversary of SummerSlam 1992 because it was because that match was so good.
I want to say Mania 25 had a Steelbook DVD with some trading cards that I had bought, and this was like 6-7 years after the fact.
That's what I'm saying. When you have such a great match that it doesn't matter what's on the undercard, that match sells that DVD Blu-ray. Fucking hell. And it even has all of the dark matches on it.
That's fucking wild.
So that's 11 matches, and you're selling it based on how good Bret and Bulldog were. It is one of the best matches in company history. It's probably one of the best SummerSlam matches in company history. One of the best Intercontinental title matches in company history. And it's up there with Shawn and Razor at WrestleMania 10.
Yeah.
So that's really all I've got to say about this pay-per-view as a whole. Next week, we are going to come back with our 100th Cult Cinema Showdown episode. Yes, 100 of them. And it's going to be Samurai Cop versus The Room. Holy shit, we might actually be here for like 7 hours talking about it. Not literally 7 hours, but we'll probably be here talking for a pretty good bit about both of those movies, how much they mean to us, and how basically they created the Cult Cinema Showdown series by existing and piquing our interest. But that's next week. That's not right now. Right now, visit supermediabrospodcast.com for past, present, and future episodes. Check out all the other shows on the OddPods Media Network by visiting oddpodsmedia.com. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on social media. Buy some merchandise. It's end of summer. You might want to start stocking up on the warmth. Like get some long sleeve shirts. Get some hoodies. Leave us a rating and review on Apple Podcasts, GoodPods, Podchaser, all those places. Spotify too. Just go punch a star and tell us how much we suck. Tell us how much we suck, but still leave us a 5-star rating. I think it would be kind of funny.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
like 5 stars. Fuck you guys. Be sure to click the links in the description below to get your
link.
Yeah, he does click link. Trust me. Be sure to click the link in the description below to check out our deals on Manscaped products and our deals on True Classic Tees. Look, you're going to be shaved and dressed nicely. Just fucking go do it.
Dude, I'm wearing the True Classic tee right now.
He is, and oh my God.
Dude, this shit's so comfy.
I'm telling you, man.
I'm about to get probably the shorts with the built-in draws.
Yeah. 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 The whole fit gonna be popping.
Dude, I get to free ball without free balling.
You know what the best part about that is? When you use the Manscaped product in conjunction with that.
Oh, boy.
I'm telling you guys, this is a fucking sponsor match made in heaven. Just go fucking do that shit. Just go grab it. Go grab it up.
Praise be to Allah.
That's right. We got the real Razor Ramon sitting across the desk from me. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us. This has been WWF SummerSlam 1992, episode 238. Until next week, I'm Richie.
Now I'm Devin.
Shades on.
We're off.